Well, good morning, cruisers, my little sailors out there. Welcome to another video. Today we're in the port of Roatan in Honduras. Now, this is a first for us, and it is considered one of the most dangerous cruise ports in the world. It's always ranked in the top 5 of endless travel blogs and travel lists about the most dangerous places to visit. We're still going to go ashore, we're going to investigate, we're going to do this and see what Honduras is really like, and if you can enjoy a day here in the port and stay safe at the same time.
Well, a good morning, everybody, from the allure of the seas. Don't you just love that? Allure. 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 It sounds very posh. Anyway, we're here in the American Icon Grill, or American Idol Grill, as David used to call it. But the most important thing before anything, any food, any substance, coffee. Oh my gosh, a nice big hot mug of coffee to start the day off. You know us. Cheers, guys. The first of many to start the day. I slept really well last night, but do you know when you sleep a little bit too well, you feel more tired? Need this desperately. Oh, we haven't visited Honduras before. Anyway, we're here in the American Icon Grill, or American Idol Grill, as David used to call it. But we're going to have a lot of fun, and the excursion sounds amazing, so you're going to want to stick by and watch. Anyway, I'm going to pick my breakfast and get some yummy food to start the day off.
Oh yeah, isn't the first cup of joe just the best thing in the world? First cup of the day. Why do they call it cup of joe, not like cup of Sandra?
Cup of joe actually appeared in an English lexicon in 1846, and it basically means a common man's cup of coffee.
Ben, nobody cares. Somebody went down a Wikipedia hole, didn't they?
I'm going to have a cup of Sandra.
Got a nice little pastry selection. We did only order 2, but he brought us a selection. I think he's seen our channel before. Warm, crispy, buttery, French.
Bonjour, merci de voir regarder. This video is sponsored by Babbel. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the whole world. We're using it to be more confident when in different countries. I am so bad at learning new languages, but honestly, Babbel makes it so easy. And that's because it's created by real language teachers. David and I are learning French together. Bonjour, comment tu t'appelles?
Bonjour, je m'appelle David.
Enchanté. It's perfect when traveling, doing business and strengthening relationships. And what's great is you can learn on the go, and you can use things such as podcasts, audio and live classes, as well as games to keep things fun. Babbel is so good, it's been scientifically proven to learn a new language in just 3 weeks. Being able to connect and talk in somebody else's language is an incredible gift. Babbel has a few different subscriptions, including Babbel for 2, a gift for you and somebody else to learn a brand new language. You can open new worlds and learn a brand new language together. So click the link in the description section below to get 70% off for you and a friend. And what's great, if you're not happy, Babbel offer a 20-day money-back guarantee. Let us know in the comment section below what language you would love to learn. Joyeux Noël! Ooh, so our starters have came, our breakfast starters or appetizers. I went for the parfait with a blueberry yogurt, crunchy granola. Look guys, I'm a serial killer. Really good. Delicious, very cold, lovely, very fresh.
I got the seasonal fruit plate. Comes with grapes, melon, pineapple. Delicious and fresh.
Got our main courses. I went for the traditional eggs Benedict, along with a hash brown, and there's also a grilled tomato on there as well. Look guys, they're very wiggly and wobbly. That's what we like to see. Mary, Kate and Ashley are doing good here. Nice and runny, just how we like it. Really good, really delicious, nice and hot. A really good eggs Benedict. Should I try the hash brown now? Should we do a little hash brownage test? I'd say that hash brown was fair to medium. Hasn't quite got the crunch, but it's got the taste. So whilst it's lacking the crunchage, it's got lots of onions and potatoes and nice taste. But yeah, a very good little breakfast there. Impressed.
I got the Market Fresh breakfast bowl. Kind of just lots of veg thrown in a bowl with a bunch of cheese and your choice of eggs thrown on top as well. It's nice. It's a really alternative to like if you want something light for breakfast. Eggs are beautifully poached as well. Lots and lots of delicious cheese on there as well. Just need a little pinch of salt. But apart from that, really good.
We got some French toast. I always find the French toast here in the States or on American run cruise lines crazy because it's so thick compared to the UK. Like we get like normal sized toast in the UK. But here you get like a doorstep wedge. Now that's a mouthful filled with love, deliciousness, complex breakfast taste sensations. Delicious, so good. That maple syrup's really delicious, especially with the cream and the strawberry. You've got to have it all at once, it's the only way.
One thing we've noticed is that Royal Caribbean have really backed off using the QR codes now. So they're still on the table, but you're not asked to use the QR code to view the menu. They actually bring you out a paper menu, which is nice. We prefer that because I like to read the menu and have a look at everything. You can still use the QR code, and they also have all the menus on the app. So if in the afternoon you're deciding what to eat for dinner that night, you can have a cheeky little look and to see what is available at each restaurant.
Oof, it is hot out there. The ship, like we said on our last episode, is super busy. It is rammed, guys. Just walk past the buffet line and it's huge. Must be like a 20-30 minute wait to get into the buffet. If you're planning on using elevators, if you are sort of in need of them and you can't do the stairs, there's long waits. So do be prepared for that. We've taken the stairs every single time just because there are huge lines out of every single one of them and they're all rammed. So take the stairs if you can. But if you can't, you're going to be having a little bit of a wait. Right, we're all changed and ready for our excursion in Roatan, Honduras. Now, we booked a shore excursion on board. This is the most important thing for us, and we suggest you do the same as well. Don't go getting off by yourself because it can be a little bit dangerous, so we do recommend booking a shore excursion on board, or at the very least with somebody who's very reputable with lots of good reviews. The bag is all packed. We've got our GoPros, our cameras, we've got our photo ID, so our driver's licenses.
Yeah.
Our shore excursion tickets and lots more.
Yeah, we're all ready to go. We're taking off as little cash as we can because that's one of the things that we were recommended to do. So we do have some dollars in here, but we haven't got hundreds. We're leaving anything that we don't need that's not valuable. So obviously we need all our equipment, but things like expensive jewelry, watches, leave it in the cabin. Do not bring it onto the island with you. That is one of the biggest tips that we've been told.
Absolutely, because you don't want to be showing off with all of your bling or high value items because that just makes you a target anywhere, not just in Honduras.
Right, we're all packed and ready, so we better go down and meet our excursion.
So we're meeting in the main theatre, the Amber Theatre. So let's go, David. I'm excited. And obviously one of the most important things you need, well, you have to have it to get off the ship, is your room card. So that gets you on and off. It's like your passport. But do take photo ID as well. So your cruise shore excursion ticket, which should be delivered to your room, will tell you the time and location to meet. For us, it's 10:45 in the Amber Theatre. Guys, on second thoughts, we are a little bit nervous about this port. I said earlier on that I would book a shore excursion on land. I wouldn't. I would stick to the cruise ships. I really would do, just because there's been a few issues in the past. 2014, a Carnival tour group was held at gunpoint, which isn't good, and an NCL crew member was once killed during a situation here as well. So do be careful. You have to take safety serious, and we're taking all of the precautions. We're not just doing this to scare you or just to film it and be clickbaity. We're really not. We're just trying to share some safety tips so you can stay safe in any port, really, because there's always risks everywhere. It's not just places like this. You could end up in any situation anywhere in the world.
So 10:45 ship time, which is a really important distinction because we're sticking on ship time today. So the ship is actually 2 hours behind the land time.
2 hours ahead.
Sorry, 2 hours ahead. See, I'm already getting it mixed up. 2 hours ahead of land time. So you need to make sure that you stick to that time. Good tip is to make sure your phone is turned off the automatic location selection and that you are sticking to the time of the ship, because if your phone connects to the local cell network, it will change your phone's time to the local land time.
Yeah, so just set it manually to ship's time and you're going to be absolutely fine, and take a backup watch or something which can't be changed automatically.
Yeah, but of course if you are on a cruise ship booked excursion, they do make sure you get to the ship for the time that you need to.
So we're sat down in the theatre. It is a little bit unorganised, we're not sure if we're in the right group, but we'll find out. I'm sure everybody's just going to get off together, then we're going to go find the actual group that we're in. Wish us luck.
So we're heading off the ship now, and I think then we meet our group after, because they've not mentioned anything yet, so we'll see.
I don't think we've ever done an excursion with Royal before, so we're not sure how it works.
It's differently to like with Princess, where they check your tickets, give you a group number, and you sit in your group. Whereas here, they just seem to have bunched everyone together and then are just taking people off the ship in groups. So you may meet your group after you get off the ship. Wow, this is possibly the most disorganised thing I've ever been to.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Bit of rum punch.
Fruity.
Oh, so we've arrived at the Turquoise Bay Beach Club. It took about 20 minutes to get here and it's really beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, on the way here, we saw so many armed people stood out of like banks and things like that. We've never seen so many machine guns in my life. To get into the resort, it's all electrified fencing all the way around it and then loads of security guards with guns as well. So we do feel quite secure. The drive was lovely. There's no speed limit on any of the roads here on Roatan, so it's really funny. So the driver can go as fast or as slow as he wants. Really pretty here. We've got drinks that we can have. We're going to have a full meal and all of your drinks and things are included. But first of all, we're going to go on a kayak, a clear kayak. Should we go do it? I'm excited.
This is gorgeous. We've definitely landed in paradise here. Oh, can we just stay here forever? I could happily live on this little sun lounger with this beautiful view and these beautiful drinks.
Right, this should be awesome. So we're going for a clear kayak first of all. We're going through some mangroves apparently, so never done anything like this before, so I'm super excited. The tour was $129 per person, more than worth it just for the safety aspect. It really is, guys. I feel very secure here with all of those electric fences and everything, so let's do this.
Life vests on. Now don't you be tipping me in, Ben, or pushing me over. Man overboard!
Most importantly, suntan lotion. Don't forget this, guys, because honestly, we've done it before, you don't want to burn. So make sure you drink lots of water, and I'm teaching you how to suck eggs here, and you're good. Save you from burning and being in pain later on. Done it so many times. I'm a Brit. We've been burned a lot of times. Are we going to capsize? I'm in.
You got it, my man, you got it.
Right, we are all in the boat. Oh my gosh, it's see-through as well, so it's a clear kayak, which is just nuts.
This is awesome.
I forgot we've got a job to do. We've got to actually paddle. This is freaking awesome, guys. What an adventure. Oh, we're in the Caribbean. It's just hit me. Do you know, because the ship does face in a lot, you don't actually realise where you are most of the time. And obviously we were just in Canada and now we're in the paradise of Honduras and Roatan. And I am so happy to be here. I really am. This is fabulous. This is what life's all about, isn't it? Thanks for joining us. We're going to have a really fun day. Issue number one, we miscalculated how difficult this is to both row and film at the same time. So we've got two cameras with us, and trying not to get them wet. We're just heading into the mangroves now. This is freaking awesome. And David keeps splashing me in the face as well, which is...
Well, you are just sat there doing nothing, like a lady of leisure.
I am not a lady of leisure. I am filming for the good people of the YouTube.
Some people have crashed, thankfully we haven't. It's really tight, you have to be careful. Oh dear. Oh, this is gorgeous in here, nice and shady. Ben, just put me over to that bit of shade over there. Perfect. That's better. You'll get a tip after this, Ben.
Right, so now we've came out of the mangroves and we're going a bit into the ocean. It's getting a bit more choppier now, but we're looking for bright orange starfish. Let's see if we can find any, eh? That would be a real nice thing to see. Wow, that's awesome. Got to see a big red starfish. That was freaking awesome. We got to hold it as well. And you could feel it wiggling in your hands. Ooh, creepy, but amazing. Right, heading back to the beach now. We've got some speed. We're doing quite well. Once we both start rowing, it's an easy job.
So Ben thinks he's the better rower out of both of us. Look at how fast it's going. Yeah, but can I just say, guys, it's not rowed at all. I'm blooming knackered. Come on, Ben, put your back into it.
That was so much fun. Oof, a little bit tired now. Worked up an appetite and a little bit for a drink as well. So should we grab a drink and then on to the next activity? Ooh, sweating. Got back to our seats, making use of the all-inclusive package. I've got a painkiller. Oof, that's going to cure any pain. Cheers.
Drink number 2, I got a melon madness, and it looks deliciously green. Let's try it. Oh, geez, I think I'm going to need some of Ben's painkiller after this.
Ooh, guys, I got brain freeze. Oh, shiggle miggles. Oh, that is painful. That's got to be worse than childbirth. Oh my gosh, I am in pain. Drank too fast. I need a doctor. David's been bit by ants. You okay, David?
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, I just don't want him to go up, if you get my drift.
So it looks like we're getting on a boat to go snorkelling. How fancy, David.
Gosh, this is turning into a proper adventure. Yay, here we go. Go see some little fishes.
How many people does it take to work out how to put a pair of flip-flops on? Apparently 2 British people, and maybe the help from the guy. I don't even know how these go on. Off we go. Okay, I look suitably crazy. Let's do this. Right. It's like that scene from Mamma Mia. Let's do this. Here we go, David. Woo! Come on, David. No, not cold at all. Woo. In the water. Let's go and explore some lovely reefs. The second largest reef in the world. How amazing is that? Oh my gosh, it sounds like I've got a cold because my mask's on very tight. But I can see it's the first time since I had laser eye surgery that I don't have to wear glasses and I can actually see in snorkels. So we're back from our snorkeling adventure. That was fantastic. The reefs there were crazy. They were huge. We saw lots of different fish. Very colourful fish, some big fish as well. Didn't get to see any lionfish, but it was really fantastic. It went so super quick. So we were taken out. It took about 10 minutes in a boat to get to all of the coral reef. And then we were given 40 minutes in the water. Honestly, it felt like 5 minutes. It was so quick. The snorkeling equipment was great. We were just saying how fantastic this shore excursion is, especially for the price. We've got to do a lot of things, the kayaking, this beach lunch, all inclusive, as well as the snorkeling as well. That's really, really good value. Honestly, if you can get this, honestly, shore excursions like this are really, really, really good. And especially because we're safe as well, that's the main thing. Armed guards, barbed wire fences, it's crazy. So we do feel very safe in here. I can chill out and relax now.
I'm not a huge fan of snorkeling, but I actually really enjoyed that. Like Ben said, it went really quick and I wish that it was a little bit longer. Guides were fantastic as well, gave you instructions, they have life vests and all the equipment that you need. Absolutely loved it. Cheers, I've got a pineapple shipwreck, which is a frozen cocktail. I need it, it's very warm today. Freaking delicious. It's like a dessert in a cup.
And I've went for the Caribbean classic, a light beer. Can it get any better? This is the perfect drink on a really hot day. Oof, that's lovely. Light, fresh, cold. Cheers to paradise. See, you see all of the big headlines about this being one of the most dangerous ports in the world, but you can still have a really good time here. The only thing dangerous we've seen today is the heavy pour of the rum. Be careful. Like we said earlier on, a full lunch is included as well, so it's help yourself. And our amazing server, Geraldine, she keeps coming every few minutes to ask if we want any drinks. Oh, David, you're really having fun with those drinks.
Nearly finished, I need another one. The resort is super nice, it's really clean, it's got everything you need. I am absolutely loving it. Could come back here in a heartbeat, honestly. Oh, just look at that blooming sea, it's gorgeous. Anybody else just want to pitch up and stay here?
Last beer as we head back to the ship now, so we're going to get back on the bus. Cheers guys, let's go. We're back in the port area now. It's quite a small port area. There are the normal shops like Diamonds International. This little area seems quite secure because you have to have ID to get in, so time to get back on the ship. Oh my god, the port was buzzing, absolutely buzzing, but goodbye Roatan. It hasn't been bad at all. We've had a lovely day here today guys, and to be fair, we felt very safe. Just use your common sense. We already know you always do anyway, but you've just got to be careful, don't you? Anyway, back on the ship and let's scrub up. Need a shower desperately. So weird how you go on an escalator to get back on, isn't it?
I know, it feels like I'm going shopping in a mall or a supermarket. Yeah, I need a bit of a shower. I've kind of got sand everywhere. I'm not going to go into details, but it's rather uncomfortable.
Right, let's go. Oh, air conditioning again. Oh, it's a marvel of life, isn't it? Hello everybody, we're back in the cabin and we're all dressed. And if you can't guess, it's Caribbean night or Caribbean night.
So we've got our flowery shirts on and we're ready for a Caribbean party.
We are, so they're going to be having a party in the Royal Promenade. We're going to go there now and then head straight to the ice skating arena. It's called Studio B for an amazing ice spectacular. Still can't get over these things. Or on a cruise.
Yeah, let's go. It might take us 20 minutes. It's going to be a bit of a struggle because I do feel like jelly.
Me too, and it's a long way because this is a gigantor ship. Let's go. We better set off now for our 6-mile trek. It's going to take 4 days. We're going to have no food on the way. Tough life. Walking down the stairs again. Guys, we've got to say we love meeting you guys. We always get the double take.
It's funny.
Or somebody recognises one of our voices. It's hilarious. So just walking through the aisle there to come down and the lady's like, "Are you Ben and David?" Right, yeah. It's so nice, it's so lovely. We do love meeting you. And just again, thanks so much for watching our videos. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a channel, would we? So
absolutely. We love meeting you because we get to see who's watching. Because otherwise, we don't know. We're just looking at a screen, aren't we?
We are, right. We're halfway to our
where we're going, I'm just following you, Ben.
I don't know. I'm going somewhere. We'll find out where we're going to go, right? Gosh, the Caribbean shirts are out in force tonight. Everybody's wearing them, even the crew. Love it. Love a bit of Caribbeanage whilst in the Caribbeanage. Well, we've got some fabulous seats. We do recommend getting here early to make sure you do get those good seats. But
Can't wait. We're right at the front. We love being close to the action, and you get to really see the performers and the ice skating and all the wonderful tricks and stunts and things they do.
oh my gosh, the show was so good. We always love the ice shows. They are so fantastic. Some incredibly talented performers. The show was based around Monopoly with all of the different things in the game and stuff. It was awesome. You had projections. Such a good show. You must go see it if you are on one of these big ships like this. Feeling a bit hungry now, so shall we go get some food? I'm starving. Let's go. Absolutely famished.
Oh my gosh, it's all Caribbean themed. It's even got Jamaican colours on the roof. It's Jamaican me crazy. Well, this is rather posh and fancy, isn't it? We're in the Ariana Grande dining room, and we've got the bread course, and you know how much we love a bread basket. Who else completely fills up on the bread basket before they've even placed their orders in? Guilty.
Honestly, that cheese-topped bread is freaking delicious. It's like sweet and crunchy. Literally, guys, I'm so hungry. I'm going to start eating the bloody tablecloth. Oh, this curtain, it's starting to look like spaghetti to me. If you remember from yesterday's vlog, we actually got assigned a 5:15 p.m. dining time just because we booked so late. There was no other options, but guys, that's way too early for us. Most of the ports, you don't even have to be back on the ship till 6:30, so we wouldn't have even been back in time, but we wanted a later dining time. And Shantos, one of the assistant maitre d's, sorted us out and got us a really nice table, so a big thank you to him. They're always willing to accommodate changes if you're not happy with your dining time. But if you do book your cruise earlier than we did, you usually have a choice of my time, an early sitting of 5:15 or a late sitting of 8:15. All worked out well.
Course number 1 out of 632. So I went for a seafood plus puff pastry. It was recommended as the starter of the evening. It was really tasty. Puff pastry is not puff pastry is not as like crispy as you'd think it would be, but it's really tasty.
And I went for the baked potato soup, because potato in soup form is where it's at, apparently. Oh my gosh, that is super tasty, really delicious. You can't go wrong with the soups on Royal Caribbean, you really can't. They're always fabulous. And this one is no exception.
So I went for the French onion soup. Oh, I love it so much. I can't resist it every time. This one looks good. It's got a deliciously well-baked top. It's good, but it's not as good as Princess. Sorry, Royal.
I've got proper food envy now, but I don't think I could have went for 2 different types of soups, because that French onion soup does look really good, David. I went for the Caesar salad.
Looks a bit sad again.
It looks a little bit sad. Julius Caesar would be rolling in his grave right now. In fairness, it tastes a lot better than it looks. Super crunchy, delicious, fresh. Love the cheese, and it's got loads of sauce on there as well. Not bad.
I went for the moussaka. It's a vegetarian moussaka. And I love this usually. It's got like layers of potato and aubergine on there. It's got some cheese on the top. Flavours are good. A little bit dry. I feel like it's been sat there for a while and they've just added a bit of fresh cheese on the top. But the flavours are good, which is the main thing. But that top is a little bit dry.
And obviously, with it being Caribbean night, I've went for the Italian option.
It's not, to be fair, there's no Caribbean options on the menu.
That's true. So I went for the lasagna, and it looks really good. I love a good lasagna. I just want some comfort food today. Mamma mia, that is delicious. Really good, really hot. We love our hot food. Really tasty. Loads of pasta, loads of meat, loads of tomato, loads of bechamel sauce, the white stuff. Lovely. Really nice meal. I'm really happy with everything I've ordered today.
Anybody else noticed how raspberries are really hairy?
Oh, hairy raspberry.
It's got a bit of a hairy chest going on, I do say so.
Why don't you put it in your mouth and treat yourself, David?
Tickles my tongue. I got the coconut carrot cakes. I found something, well, at least tropical. I don't know if it's directly Jamaican or Caribbean, but it's got coconuts in it. I think it's the same cake that Ben had for lunch the other day, but just a different shape. So they probably had leftover cake and thought, you know what, reuse, don't waste. Super light, fluffy, creamy coconut cake with a hairy raspberry. Delish.
I can top a hairy raspberry.
What did you get?
I got the bananas foster. Now, I haven't had this on board, but I do love this dessert. But quite frankly, You look like a hot mess. It looks like somebody's, I don't know how to put this politely, but it looks like somebody's pooped on my plate. Oh my God.
It looks like poop in a bowl.
I've got this weird feeling that it's going to be like absolutely delicious as well, because it is legitimately bananas and caramel sauce with a bit of tart.
Thank goodness there's something else we're getting with tea then.
But genuinely, it's really, really tasty. It's super sweet. Well, it's like the old saying, isn't it? Don't judge a book by its cover. Tastes better than it looks.
You look a bit flushed, Ben. Has that dessert bowled you over?
David, your jokes are going down the pan. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely stuffed every time I do it. I overeat every single time. Can't help myself. Anyway, our waiters, Rachel and Joey, friends flashback, were the most lovely people ever, both from the Philippines. Such good service. The crew here on Royal Caribbean are always fantastic, smiley and happy, not wearing masks anymore as well. Woohoo, finally. No masks.
Gosh, every step gets harder and harder. My whole body's aching. I don't know if it's the food or if it's the kayaking today. Do you know what? I'm just gonna
Have a nap.
come back in 10 minutes.
Ooh, the elevators have been kitted out with this new fancy kit. I really do love how they put the day on the bottom of the elevator, because trust me, you do forget on a cruise. You forget what day it is, what month it is, where you are, what year it is, who you are, who is she.
Who you are, who you're married to, you forget everything.
Well, not quite that, David. Just came outside for a stroll just to burn off some of that food that we just ate. Oh, so pretty on a night, isn't it? We really do love it. Gigantor ship. She's massive, guys. She must be almost double the width of any other ship we've been on. She's not much longer. She's just hugely wide. I mean, when I look to the other side, I think, my gosh, that is a long distance. How they even made this thing is just mind-boggling, isn't it? It's amazing engineering when you think about it. It really is. Some very clever people on this planet. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those, so sorry, Mum.
Oh, should we get into
Sit
bed?
down in our little nook.
A little reading nook.
I am so tired, guys.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Had such a fun day here on Allure of the Seas. We were just watching the band in the Dazzles venue. Really cool, a lovely live band. We've had such a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. As we said, Roatan, we had a fantastic time.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think be sensible.
Be
You know what I
sensible.
mean?
Be sensible in Roatan. You can have a really good time just like any other port. You've just got to have your head on and don't take it off. That's not advisable anyway, but you know what I mean. Just be sensible.
And if you'd like to support us even further, you can join our Patreon crew. So a big thank you to all of our patrons. To join our Patreon crew, click the link in the description section below. In return, you get extra benefits like commercial-free videos. We also upload them early, and we do a monthly Zoom chat and some little behind-the-scenes tidbits.
That's it till next time.
Happy cruising!